Welcome to our dining and lodging review of the Farnsworth House Inn in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I stayed there for one night on August 7th, 2022. I stayed in the Sara Black Room, which is at the front of the brick house of the Farnsworth House Inn. The check-in staff asked that you check in between 3 and 5 p.m. because they walk you to your room, which they did. And they were very nice. The check-in clerk was Jenna, and she brought us to our room, showed us how to use the key, about the room, and just was a warm welcome. The room smelled wonderful. I couldn't describe what it was, like a potpourri smell, but it wasn't overwhelming. It was comforting. The bed is very comfortable. It is tall. I am only about 5'1", 5'2". I knew I would struggle, but I was with someone who was 6 foot tall, and they also struggled as well. So do a pole vault. Know that you might have to do a big climb up to the bed, but was comfortable for us. We did sleep well. The air conditioner during our stay was, well, let's just say it had a mind of its own. The temperature would go up and down on its own. We would just sit and watch it. It did not matter what we did, and I really feel it probably was working properly. It just wanted to do that. We did not call maintenance about it because it was working. We just had to adjust it at times when it got too low or too high. The bathroom is huge. The bathroom apparently was a former nursery of a child who lived there, and it's been converted into a Victorian bathroom. It has a crawl tub that you have to climb into. I had to hang on to the wall to get in. I had to have patience of adjusting the shower temperature, but once I did so, it was a very nice shower. They give you just one soap dish hanging on the tub. Keep that in mind if you do bring, like I do, the travel storage containers. There's really no place to put them, but I worked it out. And that's what I would like to say about the bathroom. It has so much room. They have a makeup table. They do put shampoo and lotion and stuff on the makeup table, and they give you a hair dryer. It's a bit crowded with their accessories. There is a single sink. And so I felt like it would have been nice to perhaps have another table to put more hair product for myself on, or my own things that I packed, but it didn't take away from my stay. I just had to think through how I was unpacking for our stay. The dining. We ate in the Farnsworth House dining room, and it was a wonderful meal. We have eaten there before. It's a go-to for me most of the time when I head into Gettysburg. The service on our evening was a bit slow, but we were staying there. We weren't in a hurry, so we really didn't mind, but keep that in mind. Farnsworth House dining always starts with condiments in some way. On our evening, they gave us a 3-bean cold salad with vinaigrette dressing. I do not eat beans, but my husband enjoyed it very much. They also give you Jenny Wade bread with apple butter and regular butter. That's excellent. And they also give you my favorite starter, spoon bread. It may be a bit dull for some, because it is made from cornmeal. It's warm. Put some apple butter on it. It's excellent. I recommend it. I had the salmon, and I'm very fussy about salmon. It was cooked perfectly, and it came with a side salad, because you do get a choice of sides, and pumpkin fritters. Honestly, I show up at the Farnsworth House for their pumpkin fritters. It's my main item. It is basically a fried pumpkin donut. It's worth the trip. My husband got the prime rib. We realized afterwards that while he got gravy with it, he did not get the horseradish dressing with it, but he didn't miss it, and he felt it was cooked perfectly. We did not have dessert during our evening because we were too full. And sorry about that, but I can normally recommend their chocolate cake. I even believe they make it on premises. We had a wonderful stay. The breakfast the next day I did not take pictures of. It was a hearty breakfast in the dining room. It was your choice of cooked egg or eggs, sausage, bacon, potatoes, which I loved. They were like quartered, thickly sliced baked potato, fried, perfectly seasoned, not mushy at all, just hit the spot. And we each got a side of 2 pancakes. Our server, Sue, was both on that particular day, both server and cook. And I have to say to you, the service was faster during breakfast than it was during our dinner the night before. Sue was a rock star. We just had a wonderful breakfast. We had the opportunity to sit with the other bed and breakfast visitors and talk with them, and it was just a very pleasant meal. Overall, I would recommend the Farnsworth House to stay in, even if you're not into paranormal type of stays, which it is known for. It has high quality food. I've also eaten in the Sweeney Tavern before. We did not this day, but it also has good food, and some of the dining room food overflows into the Sweeney Tavern for you to order. So it is worth a drop in. It also has a museum in it that is from the film Gettysburg. So it's a wonderful place to visit as well. They have a beer garden outside, which I did not personally visit, but my husband had a very pleasant visit there, very brief but pleasant visit there. So there's a lot to offer. We paid about $200 for our room for one night. It did include the breakfast, of course, and it's an inn. So you do not get the refrigerator and perhaps some of the other hotel items like a microwave, but it is a wonderful place to stay, decorated in the time period of the 1800s. And as I said, I would highly recommend it. 1 out of 5 stars, I would give it 5 stars. Even though I had to deal with the air conditioner and the little things I said, it's still 5 stars. Thank you so much for joining me for this review of our lodging and dining at Farnsworth House Inn. And here are some pictures for you.